Girl, I'm feeling you. Been looking at the stars in your eyes all night in this crowded room, like they're in a crowded room. For the last song or two, before the doors get closed, been thinking, how do I get close to you? Ain't nobody come close to you. Unless you what we came here for. Make my way across the floor, put my hand in yours, steal a kiss, spin you around, shake your boots right off the ground. We're just getting started, girl, my favorite part is little, like they know us, till we're way too young to fall in love, like we don't stand a chance, dancing with these exes on our hands. Time's on pause, we're too still, love's on my mind, on my hands, on your hips. Feels so good, it feels so right. Yeah, I won't wish every night we go like steal a kiss, spin you around, shake your boots right off the ground. We're just getting started, girl, my favorite part is little, like they know us, so we're way too young to fall in love, like we don't stand a chance, dancing these exes on our hands, dancing with these exes on our hands. Steal a kiss, spin you around, shake your boots right off the ground. We're just getting started, girl, my little talk like they know us, say we're way too young to fall in love, like we don't stand a chance, dancing these exes on our hands. Yeah, dancing these exes on our hands, dancing with these exes on our hands. Heck yeah! You guys are better than me. I appreciate you singing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't know if I can express enough how grateful I am all you guys are standing out in poncho singing my songs. That is awesome. So thank you so much. Hey guys. Hello everyone. I see some MB shirts. I see some people who've seen me before. I've seen some people who have never seen me before. And I don't care who you are, as long as you're here having a good time, that's cool with me. So this next song I'm fixing to play for you guys. Another one of my OG ones. I wrote this one about, really, it's just when you're in a relationship. I haven't had many of those. I am 16, but I've had enough to realize that when you're in one, you can kind of tell when it's on the downslope, right? You're in a relationship, you can kind of tell when it's on the way to being over. And I was in that situation when I wrote this song, and I hope you guys like it just as much as I do. It's called Southbound, and here we go. It's just getting started. I would go for my cold and heartless. Yeah, sparks never made it to a flame. Ain't that a shame? I know it is what it is. I don't wanna leave it like this. Nothing is ever gonna change if we keep going this way. We're heading south now, looking like the love's getting going on its way. Yeah, maybe I was dumb, maybe I was numb, 'cause I knew it was coming. Yeah, but you had me running, girl. We're heading southbound, kicking up and leaving what was just in the dust cloud. But we don't know, maybe it was wrong, 'cause I knew it was time. I threw it out the window 165, heading south. And every word is cutting me like it's a sharp edge. Gotta get this off my chest. I only wish you the best. Come on, we're heading southbound, looking like the love's getting going on its way. Maybe I was dumb, maybe I was dumb. I knew it was coming. Yeah, but you had me running. Girl, we're headed southbound, picking up and leaving what was just in it. Knew it all along, yeah, maybe it was wrong. I knew it was time. I threw it out the window on 65. Headed southbound. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 yeah. One more time, I want you guys to sing, come on. We're headed southbound, looking like the love's getting going on us. Maybe I was, yeah, maybe I was, cause I knew it was coming. Yeah, but you had me running, girl. We're headed southbound, picking up and leaving what was just in. Knew it all along, maybe it was wrong. I knew it was time. I threw it out the window 165. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 yeah. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I have a feeling I'll be saying awesome a lot. This is really cool. I appreciate you guys standing out there. At least it's not like cold, you know? Because if it was cold, then I doubt any of you would be here. So, much love. What'd you say? I'm the only reason? Well, thank you so much. What's your name? Nice to meet you, Olivia. Thank you so much for being here. Did you come to the show when I was in Philly? And where? In Allentown. Heck yeah, so this year. Okay, how far is that drive from here? I'm not sure. An hour? Okay, not too bad. Awesome. You went to the Maryland show? Really? Was it the state fair? Heck yeah, did you have fun? Well, I appreciate you being here. It wasn't raining that time, was it? It was? Wait, I can't remember. It was raining in Maryland. Wow, I'm sorry. Pretty bad experiences then. Sorry, parents. Well, from me to you, I know half the people who are here today didn't drive here, so to all the parents and all the people who drove, I appreciate it more than you could imagine. And I appreciate you taking time out of your day to come out here and stand in the rain and listen to me mediocre sing. I'm kidding. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. This next song, it's about, like I said, you can take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. 16 years old, right? But what I'm saying is, it's like when you're with someone, and you know how many of you guys go to school? How many of my fans go to school? Raise your hand. If you're not raising your hand, then I'm worried. But thank you so much for going to school. Stay in school. It's very, very important. I'm in school as we speak. But nonetheless, when you go to school, it's Monday through Friday. It's kind of repetitive. You go to school, you do your things. You may have an extracurricular after school, and you come home. That's it, right? It's regular. It's every day. Or parents, you go to work, you come home, bang. Unless you're just a crazy person, you do all sorts of things, and your life's kind of repetitive and sometimes, right? And I wrote this song about, finding someone or that person that kind of makes it feel a little bit different. It's not any other day. It's not any other night when you're with them, right? It's kind of like, it's a little bit different. You don't necessarily know what it is, but you know when you're with them, it's a little bit different. So I wrote that song about that feeling. It's a pretty awesome feeling. It's called Any Other Night, and if you don't, sing along. Here we go. There's geese back there. Sunny girl, I saw it. Summertime is where you're reaching for. Where you go, and your bed. It's a pretty short list, and everybody knows when you have a microphone. Whatever's going on, and I'm talking things. And everybody knows, cause it only ever goes just like this. Come on. Cause any other night, it's some boys in a bonfire. Somebody's music up and let it too loud. Any other night, sing 10, 7, 8, 7, pretty happy with a tailgate crowd. When you come with the motor, I burn up the soul. I was sucking for the blue and in my eyes. Any other night, same old, hands are wild. Play through any other night. Yeah, 5'2", tied up on you. And have me leave a body for a healing need me. Yeah, I know my friends here are changing up plans, but man, I think they understand. Cause any other night, some boys in a bonfire, somebody's music up a little too loud. Any other night, see 10, 7, Saturday, sitting pretty getting in the tailgate crowd. When you come over, I burn up. I'm a sucker for the blue in my eyes. Sitting up the night, same old, winds and wine. With you, it ain't any other night. No, one more chorus, I want you guys to sing it with me. Here we go. Sitting up the night and some boys in somebody's music up a little too loud. Any other night, see 10 shadows, say pretty getting with the tailgate crowd. Girl, when you come over, I burn up. I'm a sucker for the blue in my eyes. Sitting up the night, same old, winds and wine. With you now. Alright. You guys having fun? That was the biggest lie I've ever heard. Pouring down rain, yeah, I'm having a ball. Alright. This next one I'm fixing to play for you guys. It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain this song. Based on true events of my life. So I'm at a show, right? It's probably two and a half years ago, and I'm playing a live show. I'm opening up for an artist, and there's a girl like in the first, second row, right? I'm not I'm not nearly as whatever as I am, I guess now. I was paving the way, right? I was playing some of my first ever live shows. I wasn't headlining yet. I had very little music out. And I was just kind of playing like those beginning shows. And this girl knew every word to every song, even songs that I've never released yet. And I was like, huh. And she was very pretty, you know, that's kind of how it works. But nonetheless, I kind of wanted to like, I don't know, I just wanted to, you know, talk to her, right? So I used to have these meet and greets after my show. So after the set, I would have like a 25, 30 person meet and greet. She was in there, she was in it. And I was so excited. And she came up, and I guess I got very nervous, right? As a guy does at 14 years old, even at 16, and 25, and 60. You just get nervous around pretty girls, right? And I fell victim to that. And I kind of froze up. Which is unlike me. I don't necessarily freeze unless I'm meeting someone that's just like, oh my god, right? But I froze up and I didn't necessarily know what to say. I didn't ask her name. I didn't ask where she was from. I didn't know anything. All I remembered, right? All I remembered was just what she was wearing, which is like a green dress, right? And I remember seeing that and I was like, right? And that's the only thing I remember about her. We ended up kind of, not necessarily rekindling, because she knew I wrote the song about her. And she emailed me, or her mom emailed my team, and was like, is this song about my daughter? And I was like, I think so. I think her name's Liv. She lives in like Michigan or something. Haven't really talked to her much. I just thanked her for the inspiration behind the song. And yeah, this one's called Girl in Green. You guys like it? Blue eyes, sun-kissed hairlines, man, shoes to carry. She's from Kansas City, where the girls were pretty, man. Really, where she was, she got me like, ooh, where you been? Yeah, I stepped out on the road. Been looking for it ever since. Tell me, have you seen a girl that felt like a movie and she put up in a dream? Man, it was the same, man, didn't catch the name. I've been looking for her since you walked away. Running through my mind, running through my head. Haven't been the same since the night we met. Tell me if you see, yeah, you see the girl in green. City groove out, sometimes bright lights made me wanna kiss in front of every. She was here for one out, one time something got me tongue-tied, turn around. She got me like, ooh. where you been? Yeah, yeah, I stepped out the room. Been looking for ever since. Tell me if you seen the girl that felt like a movie, it's could have been a dream. Many what to say, didn't catch a name. I've been looking forward since you walked away. Running through my mind, yeah, running through my. Haven't been the same since the night we met. Tell me if you seen, yeah, have you seen the girl in the green? No, yeah, the girl in the green. One time, tell me if you seen the girl that felt like a movie, it could have been a dream. Many was the same, man, didn't catch a name. I've been looking forward since you walked away. Running through my mind, running through my head. Haven't been the same since the night we met. Tell me if you seen, yeah, have you seen the girl in the green? Yeah, the girl in the green. No, yeah, the girl in the green. Alright, this next song I'm fixing to play for you guys. Well, I'm going to pick the guitar right back up. Kind of changing, not necessarily the mood, but like, kind of. You know, it's a more serious song. It means a lot more to me. It was the first song I ever wrote, right? No, not Tears in the River. It's none of the ones that you're thinking. It's actually never come out. It's an unreleased song. I wrote it when I was 13 years old. I wrote it, me and my dad did, together on my couch in Alabama. Kind of a sad story, right? Kind of a sad backstory. One of my best buddies growing up, his name was Alex. I moved to Birmingham, Alabama. One of the first buddies I ever made, his name was Alex, right? A year older than me, so I didn't hang out with him too much, but we were close, right? We were close. Every time we see each other in my neighborhood or just in school or anything, we hung out. Great dude, on the same baseball team for a little bit, and he was just a great guy. Unfortunately, where it kind of takes a turn and why it kind of stinks is when Alex was 14 years old, I was 13. When Alex was 14, he decided to take his own life, right? And I remember being kind of like, man, from that. And I didn't necessarily know how to take it at the time. At 13 years old, you don't know how to understand stuff like that because really it was the first time it ever happened to me. I'd never lost someone in my life up to that point, and I didn't necessarily know how to handle it. So what I did was I went to Google, right? As a 13-year-old naive kid would do, is you just try to look up an answer in the moment. And I did that. And what I looked up was mass reasonings, not necessarily just for Alex in particular or anyone else in my town, but for like mass teenage reasons. Why do teenagers think that this is the only thing that they can do? What I found wasn't shocking or anything like that, but it was definitely eye-opening. The number one leading cause for teenage suicide is social media, right? It plays a very big part in your life. It plays a very big part in my life. The whole reason I'm sitting on the stage is because I got an opportunity when I was 13 years old, and I posted a cover song on social media, right? 99% of the people in the crowd tonight who know who I am, right, have seen me on social media, right? And that's why you're here. And that's why I love social media. It's one of the biggest blessings that's ever graced the face of the planet for me. But I also know, on the complete other side of the spectrum, that social media is one of the harshest, most judgmental, and one of the meanest things to a teenager's mind. It's very detrimental to just their mental health in general. And I wrote a song about that. I wrote a song about never feeling like you're never, feel like you never have anybody, right? A teenager can kind of feel like they're alone, and they kind of, mental health can be not taken as serious as it should be, right? It's very serious. I struggle with it just as much as everyone else does, right? So, if you're not listening to anything else I'm saying, I only have a 30-minute set, it's pouring down rain, I understand that. But the best message I can give you is just be nice to each other. Be nice to one another, right? And you never know how much that'll mean to somebody because you never know what they're going through. Never in a million years did I think one of my best buddies in the world, Alex, was going through the things that he was going through, right? So you never know. So just be nice. It costs nothing to be nice. And that's my only words towards you. So I hope you enjoy it. This one's called Look Up, and it's just about looking up from your phone every now and then and realizing how amazing life is without anyone else telling you how stupid or everything else is. So just don't worry about what other people say. Do what you do because you love it, right? If I lost every single fan today, I'd still do music tomorrow because I love music, not because I do it for, I do it for me. I do it because I love to do it. I do it because I love making music. I love doing everything. I'd start my career over tomorrow if I had to, right? I'm not saying stop being a fan. That would not help, but it would. Yeah, I feel like I would just because I love the game. I love music. So do what you do because you love it, and don't let anyone else tell you not to love it because they're just kind of weird, So very short speech. It's usually longer than this, but I don't have too much time. I hope you guys enjoy the song. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for standing in the rain. Big shout out to XTU once again for having me out. Big shout out to them. Absolutely, radio is one of the biggest things in a music artist's career. Getting on the radio is one of the most important things you can do. So thank you so much to them for having me out. And call your local radio stations. This was called Look Up. Hope you guys like the radio. Do you see, and you see you staring back at you? Do you hear all those voices telling you to do? Behind the screen I hear you screaming, but do they think of me? I'm too short, I'm too tall, can't they even see me at all? Did I ever cross your mind at any time? So girl, see how beautiful you are. Let your light shine down and heal the door. 'Cause it don't matter what they say, for 1,000 miles away, starting today. Girl, do you think that others think when they think of you? They don't know you know what you've been through. You don't have anything to prove. So girl, look up, see how beautiful you are. Let your light shine down and heal the dark. 'Cause it don't matter what they say, from 1,000 miles away, starting today. Just look up, see how beautiful you are. Let your light shine down and heal the dark. Yeah, it don't matter what they say, from 1,000 miles away, starting today. out for one more song. I'm going to say it one more time. Thank you so much for being here. Big shout out to the Geese for giving you secondary entertainment. Should I play that one? Well, that's not the one I'm going to play. I'm kidding. I'm messing with you. I'll play it. So welcome. Thanks so much to all of you guys. This is the first song I ever released. I wrote it when I was 14. There's not really much of a backstory. I kind of made it the whole thing up. It doesn't mean too much to me. It's not like a heartfelt, sad song like that last one was. I just wrote this one on a whim with some of my buddies, and we just thought it was a good melody. And it was the first song I ever released. Kind of jump-started my whole thing, and the whole reason I'm here is because of this song, so I give a lot of credit to it. Thank you so much for requesting it. Wasn't planning on playing it, but whatever, I ain't got nothing else better to do. You're so welcome, guys. But thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you being out here. This is called Tears from the River, first song ever released. If you know it, sing along. Here we go.
Diamonds on the water, we'll hear if you wanna. Swear if we're together, I could love you better. Tears in the heart of Alabama, where sweet magnolias grow. There's a young girl with a heart that's broken too. It feels all that look now, does it not just feel so stuck now? I'm alone with her, would he put her through? If you let her roll out with the tide, yeah, I know I can't try, no. They go, gone forever. He's the sun that set. Go on, girl, forget him. Diamonds on the water, I'm here at one of them. Swear if we're tough, I can love you better. The tears and the river, no, yeah. Here we go. There's a young boy with a guitar and he's got some songs for you. Won't you sing, girl, if you want you with 912? Come on, hop up in this truck now, drive the next field, chasing luck now. While some memories wash away and that will do. But if you let them roll out with the time, sun that's setting, go on, girl, forget him. Diamonds on the water, I'm here if you wanna. Swear if we're together, I could love you better. Tears in the river, yeah, no. So much. My name's Maddox Batson. This is Cole Edmonton. Thank you guys. Or is it Edmonton? It's Edmonton. Nice. Sorry, Doss. It's Edmonton. Sorry, I've known him for a year and got his last name wrong. But thank you so much for being out here, standing in the rain. You guys are the best fans in the whole world, and I hope you enjoy the amazing rest of your day. Hopefully it clears up for you. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.